Hey Scorpio, my name is Tay. This is your January 2020 reading. So welcome to a new decade. Here's your card here, Scorpio. So let's get into your energy. Your focus is going to be fire. Okay, so with fire, we're talking about action. We're talking about the scary emotions, anger, passion, creativity, sex. All of the things that create life, that create a vision, that create feeling. Or other people may not be able to understand or see, but they can feel it. So that's the energy you're going to be working with, okay? So let's go ahead and look into your past. So last month, December, if you celebrate the holidays, even if you did, in a kind of a chaotic time. So we were dealing with the death card. It's in reverse. So I think some new things started for you. Maybe you started a new routine, or maybe you added something to your routine. Something came into your life. Whether you know about it or not, something is in the works and something is happening. It may be showing up now. It should be here by now in your present. But in the past, it definitely was starting up. And so this is what was showing. This is something that you could see. This is what you were aware of. Something ended and something started, right? Now, this could be in relation to your work because we have Queen of Pentacles here. So I feel like this has to do with nurturing some type of project or creativity or growing something. Definitely growing something. Now, your hidden passions, your hidden desires attached to this is the Ten of Wands. So whatever you put an ending to, or whatever the ending dealt with, it had to do with you transforming yourself, renewing yourself. I almost feel like there was a sense of success, fulfillment, starting something new, a blaze, a new fire, a new flame. So there was a rebirth of self, I feel like, a rebirth of routine, a rebirth of direction, transformation. I feel like your Pluto was fired up or something. Even your Mars, if it was just flared up and it combined, and you as a Scorpio were just changed, you know? Even here, Ten of Wands in this deck as well. Fire. Fire. Wow, very powerful, very powerful. And that's in your past. So let's just go ahead and look into your future, okay? So the focus for your actions, what you're going to be doing in your January, we have the Three of Swords. A lot of you could be moving out of anger or out of some type of heartbreak, resentment. I feel like some of you feel like you put time in and it wasn't worth it. So that's what your actions are being backed up by. Now, your actions, we have the Magician's card. So your actions, you're fully accountable. You're fully aware of this. So make sure whatever you're putting your action into, make sure your intention is pure and positive for the growth of yourself. Okay, so let's not focus on trying to get back at others or revenge on others. There's going to be a lot of things that you're creating and manifesting for sure during this month, okay? Like, I cannot stress that enough. You're going to be creating so many things, but there's a lot of power behind what you're creating, okay, Scorpio? So make sure whatever you create this month is for the greater good of yourself, and leave others out of it because they don't matter in the first place, okay? So don't forget that. I feel like you're diving a little too deep into your waters because you feel so fueled by the fires. So let's look a little bit deeper. So we have the Magician's card, so you're creating your reality. Now, the people that are a part of your reality, we definitely have a Virgo, a Leo, and a Cancer. That's a part of your reality. So these are your main focuses of the people and the relationships that you're holding near and dear to your heart right now. These are the people that you're doing these changes for. So even if you start to think negative, think about these people, okay? Think about what you're creating for these people, including yourself as well. And I think it'll help you stay on track. Now, your hidden desires, we have the Six of Cups. So you may have some insecurities, you may have some doubts, you may be thinking about the past. Like I said, you're going too deep into your emotions, into your memory bank. And so it's causing you to maybe lash out. But instead of going too deep and doing that, maybe just think about what's happened, and instead of getting angry about it, just figure out what you're going to do to change and not have to go through it again, okay? Scorpio sun signs. You're going too deep into the waters. I think if you kind of come back up to the surface a little bit, not go so deep, it'll be a lot easier for you to get through these tough times. I do think it's a very emotional time for you. Now we have the Fool card. So your inner desires are fueled by, I feel like, new adventures or maybe past mistakes that you made as well. But I feel like you're comparing it to the new adventures that you want to go through, that you want to see within yourself, that you want to experience. So it's like this these new ideas that you're having, these new things that you want to happen, but you have to really fuel it. You have to nurture it. Everything that you need is right at your fingertips. So understand that as well during this month. You have everything you need. You just need to make sure you're creating the right things, right? So what are the things that you're going to be working on this month? All right, we got 2 cards, y'all. Okay, so 8 of Pentacles in reverse, and then we have Knave of Cups. So starting off with the Knave of Cups, you're working on your self-esteem, and I think you're working on appreciating yourself. And then with the 8 of Pentacles, this means that you were kind of losing focus, or maybe you were having trouble getting things done. But I think with you figuring out your purpose of who you are and, you know, where you stand, it'll help you remember why you do what you do, and that will make you be able to work on your goals, you know, more diligently. Just make sure you're putting your energy into the right thing. So let's go ahead and move into your future. So your future actions, Knight of Cups. So romance, new love, flirting. I feel like someone's getting really dolled up. Let's see. So we have a Taurus here. So it could be for a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. So why are we getting all dolled up? Why are we flirting and things? 4 of Wands. So somebody's tired of being held back. Somebody wants to have fun. I think you're ready to branch out. I think you're ready to just make memories that you can look back on and laugh, because I feel like you're like, I don't have anything to look back on. Like I've been living on my own this whole time, but what have I been doing? What have I been engaging in? Who have I let into my life? And I feel like that's what you're thinking about in the future, Scorpio. And so you're getting back in touch with that watery side of yourself for sure, but I also think you're trying to add components to your domestic life, which is why this 4 of Pentacles is coming up. But it's because of this 4 of Wands energy that is kind of causing you to be like, I need more passion. I need more energy. I need more zest. I need more warmth in my life, more enthusiasm. And I think you're definitely going to find it. In what ways are you going to be finding this newfound warmth? Uh-oh, 3 of Cups in reverse. So some of you guys are going to be finding this in ways that you have no business, like third-party situations. Some of you may just be finding this and just having a little bit too much fun, maybe indulging, maybe drinking a little bit too much. But it looks like there's just a lot of partying happening. So just be careful. Try not to get too crazy, Scorpio. But yeah, it just looks like you're going to be having a lot of fun, and you're going after whatever you feel like is what you want to do. How should you go about this? All right, so we got the Moon. So I would say trust your intuition. I would say make sure that you are clear enough to know what your body is trying to tell you, especially if you're a female. Try not to get, you know, too lost in the fog. Try not to get too lost in the current. Don't get too deep in the waters. All of that good stuff, okay? It looks like a lot of fun is going to be had, a lot of experiences, a lot of moments. But just make sure at the end of the day you're safe and you're not, you know, somewhere floating, literally and figuratively, okay? What signs can you expect to come towards you in the future, Scorpio? All right, so we got all the air signs, okay? So we got Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So a lot is happening here, okay? So I would say for those of you who are a little bit more emotional and not logical as Scorpios, for those of you that are like that, be very careful with whoever this air sign is, or even if they're not an air sign, there could be someone who could easily sweep you off their feet with the way that they talk, okay? So make sure that you're not getting too lost, or make sure you're coherent enough to hear what someone is saying and to not just fall into the spells that they may be casting upon you with their words, okay? So yeah, I'm not trying to scare anybody with the future with this Scorpio energy, but I just feel like there's some freedom that's coming, and with that freedom comes, you know, people that you may need to look out for. I don't think that they look evil, or I don't think they're gonna look or feel off, but I'm just saying you need to make sure that you are on point so that they don't have a chance to even take advantage of anything. But yeah, Scorpio, I think you got this. I think there's some new passion, some new flames coming into the picture. I just feel like there's lots of good things coming your way, Scorpio. So just keep working hard, and don't let things get you down. Try not to get too deep into the waters. Let's stay afloat and use your magic when you can, especially those of you who are actually like, you use magic. Use your magic when you can, work your magic when you can, and create your reality, okay? For those of you who are interested in booking a private or personalized reading with me, you can email me at lovefromaleo@gmail.com. You can also like this video so that you can receive more videos like this, and it helps me out a lot so that I can reach more people like you. Subscribe to the channel because I'm always posting, whether it's tarot, astrology, new things that I'm learning, channeled messages. I'm posting on here, so make sure you are coming here to see it. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye, Scorpio.